All right, Corvette story day. So, you ever have one of them situations where you can't figure out what the hell went wrong? And it's kind of mysterious to me. But anyway, take a look at that. Does anybody know what that is? Hold on a second. You know what that is? Sure, you know what that is, right? That's a side post battery nut. I mean bolt. Side post battery bolt. You see, it's stripped, right? So anyway, I went to a shop and because hold on, I got this thing idling and it's idling high right now. Let me idle it down. There we go. All right, so I went to a shop and I had to get that brake caliper put on that I've been showing in little shorts and stuff. And the reason I didn't do the job is because this car only has 36,000 original miles on it. So the rotors have never been changed on the car and they needed drilled out. Plus, I had a broken lug nut on this wheel here. So, in order to do all that, it's a little more work than I wanted to get involved with. So I took it to a shop to have them put the caliper on and do all that stuff. So that's the reason why I didn't do it. But anyway, in the process, I'm driving home and the car just goes dead. Like nothing, no lights, nothing. No, it was just like dead, like there was no battery in the car. So I'm sitting in the road, traffic coming up behind me, and I'm trying to think to myself, what could it be? What could it be? And it's got to be the battery, right? So I'm trying to reach around the back of me, from this, how these Corvettes are, the battery's behind the seat, and it's like really difficult to reach it. So I'm jiggling it, and as I jiggled it, the power came back. So I kind of like tried to tighten it with my hand a little bit, and I turned the key, the car started. So I drive it up to a Sheetz that was just right up the street. I pull in there, I take a look at it, and here, this is stripped. Now, I've personally not disconnected the battery. I don't know how that got stripped. I do not know how that got stripped like that. I mean, it's totally rounded off. Look at that. Now, that is a mystery to me how that happened. And of course, I had to go to the auto parts and get a new one and put it in, and of course, that solved the problem. But in the meantime, I'm sitting in the middle of the freaking road on a highway with traffic coming up behind me. That was kind of like a scary ordeal. You never know what you're going to run into anymore these days. But that little bastard almost got me slammed into the back. What are you going to do, right? Well, anyway, I fixed it and it's good. So that's my Corvette story for today. Have a good one, you guys.